Hey guys, Dwayne with Alter Intellect, and so I want to talk about aggressive income. Okay, so aggressive income is income that takes up the majority of your time. Like, it needs a lot of attention. Aggressive income a lot of times is one venture that you dedicate a lot of time and attention to, that normally doesn't give you enough to allow you to focus on anything else. So with that being said, what are the benefits of it? So aggressive income normally is like a 9-to-5 job. So with a 9-to-5 job, you know what you're getting. You look at the qualifications, you look at the requirements, you look at your position, and you know what you're going to do on a day-to-day basis. No matter how hard you work, how much money you'll make on a day-to-day basis. Every 2 weeks, if you're looking at 1,500, you're getting 1,500 every 2 weeks, no matter how hard you work. And for some people, that's okay. And I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm just saying understand pros and cons of a 9-to-5 job, of aggressive income. Aggressive income requires a lot of attention. It requires a lot of your time. Now, another benefit of having a 9-to-5 is there's usually less stress. You're not trying to figure out how you're going to make money, where your money's going to come from. You're not waking up, starting your day out with zero and then trying to figure out how you're going to fill that money up. You're not starting the beginning of your week out like, man, I need to get new clients, I need to get more sales, I need to do this, I need to do that. None of that is your concern when you have a 9-to-5. You go to work, you show up, they tell you what to do, you do your job. The thing with a aggressive income, a 9-to-5 job, is the majority of people that work at a 9-to-5 job hate their job. 160 hours a month to do something that you hate, that takes away time from your personal life, from your family, from you being creative, to have security. And it's like a false sense of security when you really think about it, because at any point in time, if the job goes out of business, you're laid off. If something happens that they don't see fit, they'll fire you on the spot. And what happens is, you're trying to figure stuff out, you get fired and you're not expecting to be fired, you're going to lose your car if you have a car note. You're going to end up losing your place. You're going to have to stay with a family member, and then you become a couch potato. So it's like, once again, not saying that it's bad, but the reality of it is you're giving up time. Time is an unrenewable resource. Time is something that once you spend it, we do not get it back at all. So if you're doing something that makes you happy, if your 9-to-5 job is something that's fulfilling for you and you feel passionate about, there's nothing wrong with that. However, for the people that are at work and you don't feel passionate about your job, you don't like what you do, you have options. Okay, there's things that you can do, there's things that you can still put 8 to 10 hours a day into, that when you're finished, you feel fulfilled, you feel happy. Even if you don't know what you want to do in your life, there are career options that you can take that will allow you to make the money you want to make, spending time with your family, spending time with your friends, do hobbies and activities that you like. For instance, the insurance industry right now. The insurance industry is about to, within the next few years, have a lot of people retire. It should open up about 400,000 jobs across the nation. I'm not exaggerating. The insurance industry is an industry that, starting out without much experience, independently, you can make $60,000 a year, and that's not even you being good with no experience. And if you are good, you are a person that's very diligent, and you take what you do and go above and beyond, you can make $200,000 a year within your first year. I'm not exaggerating. This is no motivational BS. This is truth. These are facts. Okay? So now what we want to do is, you want to start thinking, all right, cool. Well, I don't want to get into the insurance industry. Fine. There's plenty of industries. There's trucking. Whether you want to be a truck driver and get your CL, or you want to start your own trucking company. All right, well, Dwayne, I don't want to be an entrepreneur. Cool. If you don't want to be an entrepreneur, what we're going to start talking about is in my next videos, I'm going to start talking about passive aggressive income. And that's something I want to dive more into, because I really don't want to talk about aggressive income, because a lot of times with aggressive income, realistically speaking, when you think about it, you're making somebody else's dream come true. You have somebody else that starts a job, starts a business, and they realize, all right, for my business to run, this is how many people I need. This is what I need to do. So they'll go and hire you. They'll find people, they'll hire you. Now, what they'll do is they're going to look at how much money they can make and how much work they need to delegate to different people to make the money. Now, at the very start of the business, you have that person that deals with the customers. They make the least amount of money. The person that see the customers the least make the most amount of money. Is that fair? I got to deal with all these headaches and all this other stuff, and you got higher ups that don't deal with what I have to deal with on a day-to-day basis, and they make way more money than I do. Way more. And you can say, well, they're managers, they're more qualified, they're this, they're that. Are they? How many of us have had managers that are incompetent? Managers that we know more about the business than they do. They're just here to collect a check. And if you're the type of person that you go to work, you don't think, and you're just there to collect a check, look, do your thing. I'm not knocking you. But for the people that are just fed up and tired of dealing with incompetent managers, being at work, and you wake up every day, you hate your job, you feel unfulfilled, and you always have that constant nagging thought in the back of your mind, why am I doing this? Why am I here? I didn't go to school for this. And if you didn't go to school, like, I should be doing more. I'm better than this. I'm more creative than this. What you do is you find what you like. You find your passion. If you're a person that likes interior design, get a house, start an Airbnb. It's like a small hotel service, bed and breakfast. There you go. Start your own bed and breakfast. Airbnb already has a platform for it. You can make money, because most people would rather stay at an Airbnb than a hotel. It costs less, and you have better amenities. If you don't have the means to start a Airbnb, then, like I mentioned in my other video, there's ebooks that you can start. If you don't want to do ebooks, tell people how to eat healthier. You know, if you don't want to tell people how to eat healthier, talk about organic products that people can use on their skin. If you're passionate about hair, makeup, clothes, there's a lot of people that don't know how to dress. You can become a fashion advisor. There's so many things that you can do with the things that you're passionate about. You just got to take them from here to here, okay? Because at the end of the day, aggressive income is great if you like consistency and repetitiveness. If you don't mind being stuck in the same position for an extremely long time and constantly moving up slowly every 6 months, getting like a 20-cent raise, there you go. I'm not saying it's the worst thing in the world. We all got to start somewhere. I've had a 9-to-5 job for a while, and then I got tired of it, and I got into a passive aggressive income, and I'm working my way towards having a passive income. Okay, we all got to start somewhere. We all got to work our way up. The only thing that I'm saying is, do not get stuck where you're at. And sometimes we get so focused on what's in front of us that we fail to see what's on our left and what's on our right. Sometimes there's a lot of scenarios, a lot of situations that we can get ourselves out of, and we just don't consider other options, okay? So in my next video, I'm going to talk about a passive aggressive income. I want you to share, like, comment. If you have anything that you want to say to me, if you have questions, by all means, let me know. And I take criticism very, very well, okay? Also, too, I want to, talk about altered intellect. Basically taking the thought process that, your thoughts, the way you perceive things, information, all that, and then altering it. Taking, lemons and actually making lemonade. Because there's so many things that we can do in life that we can reach our full potential. You can reach your full potential. Don't limit yourself to what everybody else is doing. Okay? Don't have that mindset, if it's not broke, I'm not trying to fix it. Enjoy your day. Thank you for watching.